Hi guys, today we're going to be taking a look at my AYANEO Pocket DS and trying to fix the problem I'm having with it. This is my own unit and I bought it through the early bird offer on Indiegogo. So the issue is that the left stick and left trigger don't work at all. Weirdly, the right trigger activates the left one and pressing in the left stick does still register as an input. So the first thing I'm going to try is calibrating the sticks. So in the AYA settings app, under joystick, there's a calibration option. After following the on-screen instructions, I did get a calibration complete message, but in the tester app, I still don't get any response from the stick or trigger. So the next thing I'm going to try is to force a controller firmware update. This is the guide button. With the screen off, we can hold guide, and then while holding guide, wake the DS up. Go to AYA settings and then system update. Once the update shows, we can let go of guide and follow the steps on screen. It will ask to calibrate again. For my device, this didn't work, so the next thing I'm going to do is have a look at the insides of the device. So the tools we're going to need is a small Phillips head screwdriver. There are two types of pick like this, but we want the thinner kind. So one of these metal ones might be useful if your device has really stubborn clips like mine did. This is the hinge cover. We can use a pick to pop the cover off. There are 3 screws under here. There's also 1 screw in the SD card slot, and 2 screws under each of the triggers. The triggers should just pop off if you pull on them. You should see the 2 screws slightly recessed inside the triggers. In total we have 8 screws to remove. These are all the same, so I usually just keep them all together. This is where the magnetized screwdriver is really helpful, since some of them could fall into the internals of the DS. Now we can use a pick at the bottom. You don't want to just jam it directly into the side, but at a downwards angle. As you work your way along the bottom of the device, you should hear the clips unclicking. At the side, for my device, the clips were really tight, so I ended up actually using my pocket knife to get the gap started. This won't scratch up the seam, so try to use plastic ones if possible on your unit. The clips at the top of the device are easy to remove just by tilting the bottom plate up once you've got the clips on the bottom and sides unlatched. Starting here on the right, we can remove these 2 ribbon cables by gently raising the latches. There are a total of 5 screws, and the one with the grey ring we don't have to remove. There There is an antenna wire attached to this cover, so we will just place it above the fan so as not to strain that cable. This one is a Lego style connector, so I can inspect the pins on the ribbon and on the connector to make sure they're all aligned and nothing is crushed. The Lego connector can be reconnected by pushing down from the top, and you'll hear a click once it's in place. For these other two connectors, we just want to make sure the ribbons are aligned correctly and not wonky or sticking out in any way. Moving on to the left side, there's also 5 screws on this cover. This side has a small cable connected that we can just pull out to move the cover out of the way. This Lego connector seems to be fine. Now this ribbon doesn't look right. The ribbon doesn't look aligned correctly in the connector. Seeing as this is the ribbon that connects the two controller boards together, I'm pretty sure that this is the issue. I would say to remove the tape on top, but I just flipped up the latch and reseated the ribbon so that it's not wonky in the connector. Since I need to test it first, I'm only going to put 2 of the screws in each of the covers. Now that everything is connected, we can put the bottom plate on. I'm only going to engage the top clip so the back plate is held on. So now we can power it up and check that the fix worked. Heading to the tester app, you can see it's now working and I can put the rest of the screws into the covers. You will hear the clips click into place as we press the case into place. Now we can put the 3 hinge screws in, then the 2 in each trigger, and 1 in the SD card slot. The triggers are also held on with clips, but if this pin is sticking out, it might block them from seating correctly. You may need to push it in slightly with some pliers to make space. Finally, the hinge cover just clicks into place and we're done. Okay, so that's the Pocket DS now in fully working order. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or message me directly on Discord. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.